Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Like I said in a previous video, I was going to show you my neutral colored art journal that I started last year. I haven't worked in this in a while. This is 100% homemade. I made the book out of Vachon cake box that I probably shouldn't have ate the Vachon cakes because it went straight to my butt, but that's okay. I wanted to look like old and leathery. I feel like I got that kind of effect going on. This was just made with some painter's paper. It's like craft colored. I just kind of crumpled it up in a ball and rubbed brown archival ink, some black archival, even I believe I did some like red and some green just to kind of give it different shades of browns. And then I Mod Podged over it. So that's kind of how I got that effect, and then just keep on layering and then Mod Podge and so on and so forth. So it has a kind of old leathery effect, I guess. Even the feel of it, it kind of feels like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the Mod Podge that's on top, but it kind of feels like kind of leather. But anyway, this is my journal. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through. So this here is some coffee dyed tracing paper with a napkin decoupage on it. This is a Shabby Dabby Dooda's digital, and this is just a butterfly sticker that I thought went well. These two here, there's like vinyl stickers. They're kind of shiny, so they actually gives a little bit of dimension on the page because everything is so like rough texture, and then you have this kind of shiny. So I kind of like that effect that it kind of gave it. I might put words like an art journal or something in title, but for right now I'm just kind of leaving it the way it is. This here is just a journaling page. I wanted to be able to write in my art journal when it was all done and write about the experience that this journal had given me while I was creating it, because like I said in a previous video, I was kind of healing over the last year, and I really used art journaling as kind of my outlet to try to get through what I was healing from surgery and stuff like that. So so this is my first page, cherish every moment. This is it's funny. This is a tablecloth that I got from the dollar store. It has butterflies all over it, so I thought, well, why not cut out the butterflies and use them as background? So this is actually a fabric, this butterfly in the background with the Tim Holtz. I don't know what this collection is called, but anyway, the family members. This is just a little lace flower that I got from the dollar store as well. This here's this little sticker that I was gifted from a friend's destashing of her craft room. This here is some Tim Holtz tissue paper that is dipped in distress with some distress ink, some black distress ink. The backgrounds that this whole thing is laid on is all sprayed with Tim Holtz sprays, distress sprays. I've done a whole bunch of cardstock kind of pages in when I got my sprays in. I wanted to play with the sprays, so I did a bunch of background pages, I guess these little card things, so I was able to build on top of those and then glue them into this art journal that I made. So yeah, that was the first page. Push your boundaries. This is just a digital kit. This here is just a photo that I got off Amazon, not Amazon, but Google, and just printed out on black and white. Be careful when you're using different types of printers. If you're using a wet medium glue, it will rub or smudge the ink off of this photocopy or print. So I think it's LaserJet that you need to do, that you need to print on, that it doesn't smudge. I believe that's it, but if the inkjet, that's the one that like smudges. So this one I just used glue stick and there's nothing on top of it. I just left it like that, so I was pretty safe. Here's some gold sticker that I got in a Happy Mail, so I decided to add that. This is just a stamp that I got off of Amazon. This is a stamp that I have in my collection, and I just stamped it on some dictionary page and cut that out. This here is just a little flip. Tim Holtz, just a little, this is from Shabby Dabby Dooda's, also digital kit. I think it's Definitions, I think that was the name of it. I really liked her her embellishment digital kits. I like buying the embellishment ones because I feel like I can mix and match and, you know, use all of them together, and it creates a different look. So this is like a Tim Holtz. This is a Tim Holtz. This is a Shabby Dad Doodah. This is Shabby Dad Doodah's numbers, I believe. This is a piece of coffee dyed doily, and this here page. This piece here is actually a watercolor card that I did a while ago, and it was like a field of flowers, of purple flowers, so I just decided to build it on top of my little watercolor. And everything is for figure outable. In art, we actually this is something we should live by, because we always figure it out, or we figure it out the best of our knowledge, and we make do with what we got. So this just kind of reminds myself that, yeah, you can figure it out. You're smart enough. You can do this. This little bird. This is I think this is like a K. Oh, I can't remember what her die cuts are. K and K or something like that. I don't remember. But it has some glitter. I'm not a big fan of really glitter, especially in this like neutral art journal, but I figured it gives it just a little bit of different things in here, and different interests. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And stop underestimating yourself. So, you know, this is definitely a good page to keep on living by. This here was a gold sticker page that I got from the dollar store, and I just die cutted it out and just put it in the background. I was gonna put more in the back, but I figured this is just, I wanted something simple, just something in the middle. This here is a Tim Holtz flowers from one of his die cut sets, and these are Shabby Dabby Doodahs, the numbers and the definitions as well. And this actually might be the garden ones, I believe. So dare to begin, make art, master your craft. So just getting into it, get your fingers dirty, get playing with your products, get familiar with what they do is really key. I have walked away from art for such a long time, and due to having kids and life, and you know how it goes. So it's only been recent that I've actually got back into playing with art supplies. I have an art supply addiction, I think. Just like a lot of people, you know, if I see paints, I need to get them, even though I have so much paint, I'll never ever use all of it. You know, paint brushes, love these ones, got to get them. Anything that's pretty, colorful, things like that, just new things you want to play with, right? So, but so it's been in recent years that I've actually got back into art, and got into different aspects of art, the things that I've never done before. So generally I used to do like scrapbooking and drawing, I've said before, and painting, and just really that, I guess. There's and you know, I've done plastic canvas, I've done sewing, I've done knitting, I've done crocheting, I've done pretty dabbling in it all, but I've always come back to paper crafts. Those seem to be the area that I like to play with the most. I think it gives you the most bang for your buck. You can use so much mediums onto paper, and create, you know, 3D things out of paper, to two-dimensional 3D, whatever. And I just like dealing with paper, and it's a cheap medium. There's paper everywhere. There's so much resources that you can get, and now with the internet, you're limitless. You can print anything as long as you have a printer, you have a computer. If you don't have a computer, sometimes your phones. Now that there's digital wireless printers, you can send it right from your phone now to the printer. Amazing how technology works these days. But yeah, so paper is definitely something that I really like playing with, because like I said, you can play with your paints and your markers and your crayons and your pencil crayons and your glue and your stamps and your embossing and just everything. So if I haven't opened you up to paper crafts, I really think everybody should play with paper in one shape or form. So get out some paper and play with it, because it is fun. You can do many things, so including art journaling. Love this image of this rabbit, this Alice in Wonderland. I found this somewhere on the internet. I don't even know where I found it, but absolutely love, 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 love it. It says make your own path, which, you know, the rabbit went down the rabbit hole. And this is some decoupage napkins with the toadstools in the back. This actually was gifted to me from the same friend that destashed her craft room. Thank goodness for her. This is a Tim Holtz Professor. I love, 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 love this stamp. I wanted the stamp as soon as I seen it. Now that I've used it, now I have to use it in multiple ways, because as you know, when you buy stamps like this, you need to get your money's worth out of it. Tim Holtz stamps are not cheap, but love, 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 love this stamp. But anyway, and this is just put on like a big tag, and then mounted onto the paper that here was binded in the journal. That's what that is. So forgive them even if they're not sorry. So this is just a light that reminds you that there's always a light, and to be able to forgive actually brings light into your life, and it lets you fly. So this kind of gives me a different perspective on some things in my life. So anyway, I really, really like this page. This one turned out great the way I found it. So Faith, this is also a Tim Holtz stamp. I don't remember the names of it. You guys, this is still available. It's not old. It's the circus ones. I don't know I don't remember the name of it. I'm bad for looking up the names of all these stamps before I do the video. So, but this is all Tim Holtz. This whole page is Tim Holtz. This die cuts are all Tim Holtz, and it says "leap in the net will appear." So in other words, you know, in life you have to take that jump, you have to take that leap, and see where life takes you, and have faith in that for sure, because the universe will take care of you. They usually do if you have faith in it. So, love yourself more. I think everybody needs to do this, no matter what we look like. I thought this is the perfect picture. I love this. I think it's funny every time I open up this picture. So yeah, love yourself more. Everybody needs to do that a little bit more these days, I think. There's a lot of mental health problems in the world, and a lot of self-confidence issues, and I really think that people need to stop really comparing ourselves to others and really look at ourselves, and you know what? We are good people. We are, you know, we are good. So, and we should love ourselves. If we can't love ourselves, who else will, right? So this is a little, this kind of reminds me of like a junk journaling kind of, it's kind of like both in here. I mixed it up. I started doing art journaling, and then I was watching a couple videos on junk journaling, so of course I had to add a couple aspects to that in here, so you'll see a few things. This here's a pocket with just a crochet lace. This is a cluster that I made with some fabric. This is a stamp, a button, just some paper clustered in back with some trim ribbon, some jute trim ribbon in behind. This here is just like a vintage photo. That's a digital. This here is a postcard that I made. This is actually the digital part side, but I embellished it a few things. I put a stamp on this side. I put the paper on the back. Put a little sticker down here, just like a little bolt here. And I thought it was a cute little ad in there. And the page itself is the journal. So this is Tim Holtz tissue paper. Love, love, love. I've had it in my stash forever. I bought it, didn't use it because I loved it so much and I didn't want to use it up. Wanted to use the perfect place to use it. Well, you know what? There's no perfect place. This time to use it. I'm all about it's time. It's time. We've wasted enough time in our lives. So you know what? Enough's enough. So use your stuff. This here is a book page, actually, 2 book pages that came out of, it was a book about, I think it was poems, I think. Anyway, I love the illustrations of the flowers inside. So what I did is I just attached it to make it a longer journaling page and folded it up. I just kind of cut it, torn the edges of it to make it look, you know, like it's burnt or whatever. And I thought that was a good add to the back here. I need to make more of those. I have more pages, but and it says memories here, so I could write things on the back of that. This Inspire is actually a pocket, but I haven't made anything to tuck inside there. Here is Tim Holtz again. This is also Tim Holtz. No, this wasn't a Tim Holtz. Yes, it was. Sorry, this is Tim Holtz stamps. This is a little faux postage stamp that I made out of a vintage. This was out of a vintage Sears catalog. This is a little ad for, oh my, I can't see it, it's so tiny, but it's some type of mechanical something. So my friend had gifted me these, so I just cut them up. They were just kind of little ads, so I just cut up the page and they were just in little blocks. So I was able to make like faux postage stamps, and I just put that on a simple page, and that's what that is right there. This here is just some washi tape, and this is a digi embellishment that I've got from somebody that I don't remember who that was. This here is just a little piece here. It actually is has a pocket here, but I haven't made anything to put in there yet. So this is Tim Holtz. Has one of those little digi tabs that I had cut out a million of. I need to start using more of. This here is a fabric cluster that I made with faux postage stamp that I made out of book page, and this was what was this? A napkin. Yeah, I decoupaged the napkins over it, and then I stamped it. Is what I did, and just some little bling on the top here. This here is two pockets. It's a page like this that has two pockets, and I made two little journaling cards. This here has some acetate and has a picture, a sticker of a butterfly behind it. I really like that. And this is also a sticker with some, what is that? I think that is, what is that? Oh, that's music sheets, little piece of music sheet, sorry. This here is a cluster that I had made previously, and this is also a napkin that's put on book page that I made, just a faux postage stamp that put on the fabric cluster. There's some jute ribbon with some, this is just some lace that goes down the middle of it. And here's another tag that I made, just a little nature tag. Make yourself proud, and you have sterling spot in the back. And this here is a altered paper clip that I made out of, this was a Vachon cake box. Now the ends, little tiny tabs that come over the ends of the box, I didn't want to throw them out because I figured they could be used, and it actually made really good altered paper clips. So that's what I made with that. And I also have a journaling page here, so if I want to write something about my days or whatever, I can do that, or I can just tuck something right underneath this if I'd like. So here is a watercolor that I was playing with a stamp of a whale. This is just a, I don't know if this is Tim Holtz or if this is Shabby Dabby Dooda's Numbers. I'm not sure. I know this is a Tim Holtz. And this is just a cluster that I made with a little owl. These are not my style of napkins, but I thought these owls were really, really cute, so I figured I would make a postage stamp with one of those owls. This here image I found on the internet just off of Google, and what I did is this is a Tim Holtz stamp, the butterfly specimen, I think that that stamp set's called. It's a huge butterfly, and what I did is I watercolored it in behind, and put that behind the cap. Is what I did here, and this is napkin. This is a decoupage napkin. I'm trying to feel it. This is decoupage napkin, and then up here we have some of Tim Holtz tissue paper is what that is. And what else is here? And I also put balloons, air balloon napkin in the back. I see. I'm trying to see what the background is. There's air balloons in the back as well. And the original card is that Tim Holtz Distress Stain that I was playing with. So that's the background, and then it's built on top of that is what this is, and that's just glued onto the page. This here's just the pocket that I was playing with. My wax seals when I first got my wax seals. Love, love, love wax seals. This is Tree of Life is what I had got in my kit. And this is a double pocket, so this actually has a journaling tag here that can just go in here. This is a DigiKit that I found on Etsy, and I just made it into a pocket. And this here is also a pocket. The paper that this is done is on a digital paper from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and love, love, love this paper. So this is just kind of the junk journaling side of me playing with this, but this will be an art journaling page, and then I think this will be a junk journaling page so I can write things. And here is just a sticker that I stamped on to, I think this is label paper, I think. I'm not really sure. Can't remember. This is just a paper flower with a button that I had put together. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this as a blank page so I can write on it, or if I'm going to continuously add more to the art journaling side of this, but I'm not sure of this yet. This here is a tuck. It's a big cluster that I made on like a huge postage stamp type tuck background is what it is, with some pearls, some lace. It's very much layered. This is also that vintage Sears catalog advertisement that I made into little embellishments. I was playing a lot with those, so I figured I would add these to the journal and then build from there. Here's another little tuck spot with a journaling card I can write on. I'm not sure if I'm even going to keep these journaling cards in here, or if I'm going to just create this into 100% an art journal or not. But I figured it's all art in the end. We're all creating, so it's all art in one way or another. So this here is, I don't know if you can see that shine on that. This is a Shabby Dabby Doodah's stamped butterflies, and I just put some glossy accents on it to kind of look like a enamel kind of embellishment. And this here is a lace flower with just another one of those Sears advertisements. This here's just a sticker that was stamped. I have to glue that. I think it's kind of, the glue's not really sticking. This here's another cluster that I made. I made multiple of these types of clusters. As you can see, they're kind of matching. So I just kind of added them within the book. And this here is a tuck spot, like a belly band, a huge belly band. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing an art journal and then tucking that, or not an art journal, but an art page, and then tucking that inside of this. Here is one of Tina's from Shabby Dabby Doodah's pockets. This is the pocket series that she did, the digitals, and this is the one that I came up with a journaling card and Tim Holtz. Little girl, I love her. A button. This is some of that shiny, sparkly flowers that I don't normally use. It's only a couple places in here, so this is one of them. And that has journaling spots in the back. With a jute ribbon. This here is also a tuck spot, little cluster, same idea. This here is a napkin. That was, what was this? This was put onto one of those pages, a napkin put on top. This was stamped. You can see stamps behind it. This here is just an image that I got off of Google. This is one of those stamp embellishments that I made out of napkin and a few little embellishments. This here is just a butterfly that I stuck on here. And this is coffee dyed tracing paper. And here I just kind of drew around it, made like faux stitching type deal. I was watching a video with Tina one day, and I think she made these. This is a pocket for your junk journal, which I wanted to have the idea. I didn't want to lose the idea, and with 2 journaling cards. So these are just plain on the back, so you can journal on the back side of it. And this has a Tim Holtz little guy on there. And I just kind of paper clip this down so that it doesn't flip open, because it is the second signature. Here's another one of those clusters, which is a tuck to hold another tag. Here is another journaling art journal page. this was, I had a bunch of stuff that was red. I just kind of had it on my desk, and I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to throw that all on a page and see what it comes up with. So push your boundaries. You know, this is a little bit outside of my norm. So stick that all down there. This here is a digital kit I got off at Etsy. It's for a junk journal, but I figured why not art journal, because it's pretty much the same thing, right, guys? Anyway, really just layered it up in a collage, and really like the way that turned out. This here is a Shabby Dabby Doodah's pocket from one of her pocket series with a tag that's in there to be able to journal on. And this here is a fold-out spot that you can actually journal on as well. And this is one of those, back to one of those clusters I made. This here's a file that I made a while ago, and it's made out, this is a fabric flower with a button, and this is just a crocheted piece that I cut out of a doily. And it's a file folder that has writing space, so this actually has a pad of paper in here, a little pad, just with a few pages you can write, and you can also write on the side. You can actually write on all of it if you wanted to, and a couple of stickers to embellish. This here is a pocket that I believe Shabby Dabby Doodah did, so I just kind of made it up and stuck it in here so I'd remember how to do it. And this here's a envelope that I sprayed and did a little collage on it. This has a little tuck spot. I put some paper in the back just to cover up the inside, and it has a little fold. It says, "Your happiness has truly blessed me." So that just tucks in there. And here's another pocket from Shabby Dabby Doodah's pocket series. This here is just like a faux envelope that you have a writing space, so just put a little flower at the bottom. And this just kind of goes in here like this. This one's kind of a bigger journal and has a lot of stuff in it. And, well, I'm kind of at the end now. This is what I haven't done yet. So these are the blank pages. This is what they look like before I started with them. I'm on my second, that's another one of Shabby Dabby Doodah's pocket series. Love, love, love. If you get her digital kit, I really suggest those ones. I really like those. And it has a lot of little fussy cuts, pieces that you can do to embellish up other things. So this is my art journal that I'm working on. So you'll see more pages of these. Like I said, I started getting more into the junky journal in the end, because that's what I was kind of gearing towards. I need to get more into the art journaling side of things. So definitely going to be working in this. So look forward to more videos, and thanks a lot for joining me. You guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.